Particular picture captured the world. It is, of course, a picture of the very beautiful Princess Charlotte. But what is the true story behind that picture? Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London, and as ever, lovely to see you. Thank you for joining me today. What a day, really. You know, we're still all exhausted. It's been an incredible week here in London. There's so much going on, so much to cover, and as ever, I really thank you for tuning in and joining me on this journey. Been difficult, you know, to report a lot of this stuff because it is history, but it's also personal as well. When you work so closely with the British monarchy, you do sort of see their flaws, their happiness, their upbeats, everything. And you know, I did think, I'm sure you'll all agree, how exhausted Camilla and of course our brand new King Charles III looked as they were walking up the Mall. It was just incredible, wasn't it? The stamina that they have. As ever, you know, my heart goes out to Prince Edward, who became very emotional during the service, naturally. But you do love the stoicism of course, the Princess Royal, Princess Anne. She did her mother incredibly proud, and of course her late father, the Duke of Edinburgh. But there was one person who really captivated the world as ever, and it really had to be, didn't it, Princess Charlotte, because there was this particular snap taken of her, just caught in a moment, basically, you know, and lots of paps and media were saying, oh, you know, she was breaking down in tears. Not really. She just had a bit of a, you know, what we could call a childlike moment. Nothing wrong with that. We all have them, don't we? I'm sure everybody has had them during their lifetime. What's interesting though about this particular story, and as ever it's from a very good source, so I'm sharing it with you, is the fact that His Royal Highness Prince Louis is really struggling to come to terms with the tragic loss of our wonderful monarch. And when you think about it, you know, he is at a very delicate age, isn't he? 4 years old. They don't necessarily understand. Now we know that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, has spoken openly to crowds about how difficult it's been for Prince Louis, but my source tells me that the person that's really helping and guiding him through it is none other than his elder sister, Princess Charlotte. Although she's had her moments, a few wobbles and all that sort of stuff, she's tried to explain calmly and serenely, as her mother Catherine has done to her. I like to share these stories because it just proves, you know, the sort of human side of the British monarchy. All too many times, you know, we're sort of slapped down with the negative stories that come out about anti-monarchists and stuff like that. Let's not forget it, but, you know, at the heart of all of this, they are a family, just a family representing Great Britain, the United Kingdom, the Commonwealth, our wonderful ambassadors. So it's little moments like this when you realise that Charlotte really at that very young age, and you can see the determination in her face and sometimes in her actions, that she's going to be something, a force to be reckoned with, I think, in the future. But how nice to know that she is guiding her little younger brother, Prince Louis, who captivated us all at the recent Platinum Jubilee events with his eye-rolling misbehaviour and a little bit of backchat to his mum too. But it's reassuring, as I say, to know that Princess Charlotte is certainly taking the reins, and apparently not just with Prince Louis, but being very helpful and sourceful and very caring towards her elder brother, Prince George too. What a nice family the Cambridges have turned out to be. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.